We should all be involved in Shabeel Week 2015. 400 years ago, in 1606, the Mughal Emperor Jahangir tried to force Guru Arjan Dev Ji to change Gurbani. Guruji refused, and they were tortured on a tatti tavi, a hot plate, to remember this terrible torture and shaheedi of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. By giving out sweet cold drinks in the hot summer. In June every year, Sikhs mark Guruji shaheedi by turning negativity to positivity, turning an attack upon us into an act of service for others, from being burnt into providing cold drinks for everybody. This is accepting God's will as sweet, not being a victim, but having true optimism and a positive mentality. This is Chardi-Kala.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. We're here with Ravi Singh, CEO of Khalsa Aid, and they've brought on a really good charity day today here at Snowdon. And Baji, just wanted to talk to you about Shabeel Week and what you think of it.
I think it's a brilliant idea to get the message of Sikhi, the humanitarian side, that the martyrdom of Guru Arjan Dev Ji, and how through suffering we still serve humanity.
Yes.
And what Sikh PA and Basic Sikhi are doing is a great positive message. And we have so many people here who are non-Sikhs, you can see, joining in, and they want to know more. And in a time where faith and religion is seen on a very negative side, because what's going on in the Middle East, etc., the ISIS, etc., it just shows there are people out there and faiths out there from all walks of life, all different religions, doing something good too. So I think it's very important that this is highlighted. Shabeel Week is at the end of this month in June 2015. People can look at Sikh PA, Everything 13, the Basic Sikhi website or Facebook page, or get in touch with them and take part wherever they can. I think it's important that the message is out there.
Definitely. And Maharaj Kirpa, we've been out here doing street prachar today, and people don't actually know what Shabeel is. So
no, Apne don't know.
A lot of Apne don't know. So we're asking them, and we're telling them about what Guru Arjan Dev Ji went through.
That's right.
And they understand about the martyrdom, but we're turning something negative. But we're turning something negative into something positive.
But we always do that.
Yeah.
That's what the meaning of Chardi-Kala is.
Hanji.
During the jungles when we had to survive, when we were being persecuted 300 years ago, you asked us sing.
Chardi-Kala.
So we don't look at the negative side by hating anybody or religion or faith. We turn it always into goodness, and that's the difference with Sikhi. That we look beyond hate. We don't live in hate because hate consumes you. If we lived in hate, we wouldn't be here with today. It's all about love, humanity. You don't blame actions of a tyrant on an individual or a whole faith. And this reflection shows, the British ruled Punjab. We're here today in the public. We're very British. We love being here. Love the public. We're one of the most law-abiding communities. And it shows that we don't hold hate, which is positive.
And the beautiful thing is, it's really easy doing this event with Khalsa Aid, because the whole ethics is spreading that humanity, spreading the love. You guys go into the worst places in the whole world where people are running away from those areas, but you're running into those areas to help those people, and that is the spirit of the Khalsa.
Yeah, but we need to realize that, and I think we need to realize at Gurdwara level. So every Gurdwara needs to wake up and support any langar societies, langar groups, because through the langar groups, the last 2-3 years, a lot of langar groups have come up, which is fantastic. And I would appeal to every Gurdwara in the country, in the UK, US, in the West, to support the langar in the community, whichever group it is, or take it upon themselves, because through that we will change thought. Through seva, we will achieve much more. When the Raj Karega Khalsa comes, it doesn't come Raj Karega Khalsa from a particular piece of land. The Raj Karega Khalsa, when you do Raj in somebody's mind and heart, you will win over many more people through what you're doing today. So.
And I think we got to fight the battle on different terms. Start investing in things like Seva, like real projects, like what you guys are doing out in Nepal, all your other projects, and things like Sikh Press Association, where it's more of a PR campaign, or all the hard work, the good work, the Seva that we are doing. Let the public know that, because the public then fall more in love with Sikhs, more in love with Sikhi, and they can understand that we're all trying to fight the same battle.
I think Sikhs need to fall in love with Sikhi too. There's a big problem. I've been doing aid work 17 years almost around the globe. I never seen any people who hate Sikhs. I've only seen fellow Sikhs hate Sikhs. To be truth. That's the truth. But it's a sad truth. 17 years. I've worked in Iraq, worked in Lebanon, worked in Bosnia, worked all over the world. Never had any hate. But you get it in your own community. So we need to change that thought.
But
we need to change our negative.
In our own community, we need to bring Chardi-Kala home.
Of course.
Chardi-Kala should be like everybody should be picking each other up and saying, look, this is your good, this is your bad. Let me forget your bad and raise up your good. And together, as a band, we could raise each other up.
And that's what I agree what you're doing. Because what you're doing is you explain Sikhi in the most basic terms to somebody who can sit a whole few hours in the Gurdwara, won't understand a word. What you're doing is you're doing it in the language they understand, which then connects them to the Gurdwara. So hence the Gurdwara should support you.
Exactly.
You see what I mean?
And Maharaj is good, but this year we've expanded that to French, Chinese, German, Spanish. You know, Pratap Dev, of course, she's one of the ones that are project managing that.
That's amazing.
And so we want everybody.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Vaheguru. And we want everybody to get involved with National Shabeel Week. It's going to be from June 22nd until June 28th this year. And we want all the Sikh organizations to get together, hand out these free cool drinks. Because if someone's burning on a hot day, we should keep them cool. We should remind them what Chardi-Kala is. And that's exactly what Guru Arjan Dev Ji was teaching us. Guru Arjan Dev Ji was teaching us, Tera kiya mita lage. The bad is Vaheguru, the good is Vaheguru. And we shouldn't run from the bad. We should accept what's happening and we should love each other regardless.
But like Khalsa said, just one thing, Khalsa.
Hanji.
Challenge the darkness.
Challenge the darkness, yeah.
That's what the Khalsa is here for.
This year, in June, a whole lot of Sikh organizations are coming together to introduce Chardi-Kala to the world through Shabeel Week 2015. Across the world, from the 22nd to the 28th of June, we're going to be handing out cold drinks and of course sweet rose milk to the wider public and telling them all about Guru Arjan Dev Ji shaheedi and Chardi-Kala. Get involved. Organize an event in your town, school, college, university or workplace. Buy some drinks, print out some of our specially designed leaflets and hand them out. Contact us at media@sikhpa.com if you want to get involved. More information on www.sikhpa.com/Shabeel Week. Feel and share Chardi-Kala in Shabeel Week 2015.